Yeah, this is the first really active evidence marker-based scene that we've actually seen here at the high school. And Jackie Kelly earlier said that they believe this happened outside the school, not inside the school. This evidence marker area is actually off of school property, so we're not entirely sure what they were looking at here. But I can tell you they had 12, 13 evidence markers on the ground right there. Multiple neighbors in this immediate area tell us they did hear multiple gunshots right here on Buffalo Park, directly on the northeast side of the school. We haven't heard anything yet from officials on if the shooting occurred off of school property or what those gunshots were. For all we know, they heard those coming from the school area, but neighbors do tell us they believe some aspect of shooting happened right here on the corner of Buffalo Park, off of school property, just past the football field, again here on the far northeast side. We've seen investigators out here. They processed this scene extremely quickly. They were picking up very small items and placing them into paper bags after marking those scenes with those typical yellow evidence markers. They then brought shovels out and they were digging into the dirt and then covering this area with the dirt that they were pulling up with those shovels. So again, we have not heard anything about what this activity was, and we're still trying to figure out exactly what this scene was and how this relates to the investigation. But at this point, this is by far the most active scene that we've seen. Again, they processed it extremely quickly. There were multiple families waiting here trying to get in. Most of those have since left. And again, that scene now essentially processed and cleared here just off of school property.
Evan, you mentioned something about backpacks. Did you see backpacks as well?
Yeah, we did. So just up the hill from here on the other side of the football is the back entrance to the high school. So the main entrance is on the far west side, and then there are some additional entrances here off of a small parking lot. I'm not sure if it's a teacher parking lot or what it is, but there's another parking lot here on the back side of the school, and then some doors that lead in on the northeast side of the school. We saw some backpacks directly outside the school, just off of that parking lot. And that was the first area that we saw taped off by police. Then we made our way down here and saw this second area that was taped off by police with the evidence markers. But those backpacks were just on the other side of the football field from here, just up the hill where that parking lot is leading into the back of the school.
Thank you for that clarification, because I think we were all kind of squinting at the screen trying to figure out what we were looking at, but now you're at the corner of Buffalo Park, which is a different scene that's obviously was handled very quickly by investigators.
And not on school property.
Not on school property.